Hi, I'm Cynthia Schiller. Please like and subscribe. So we're going to talk about this final discard. Is it coming? Has it happened? With narcissists, they often do hoover back in. It's unpredictable on when that's going to happen. Whenever their supply it goes low is when they'll come back to you. They'll come back to the easiest victim or the victim that paid off the most. So if it's was a very bad ending to where they know they can't control you anymore, they can't manipulate you anymore, or that you're standing hard fast to your ground, that final discard might have already happened. If they found a new supply that is continuing to feed what they need, as long as they continue to get that, they might not hoover again. You might have had your final discard, or they might hoover because they got bored. It's always when, or if there's an opportunity for them to get away with something. The narcissist plays game, they have those cycles. But the true final discard is when you decide that you have seen how dangerous physically and emotionally, how it's affected your life, everything you went through, how much of your time was wasted crying or trying to work through things or dealing with a silent treatment, that you realize that some of us are like, is the new supply better than me? Let's not worry about the new supply. Let's worry about how to make us the best us we can be. Looking back, before you met your narcissist, I bet you were more outgoing. You probably had a larger network of friends, or you were more motivated and you were less depressed. Make yourself back into that best version of you. So the final discard, let it come from you. Take control of your life back. Because if you're waiting for the hoover, that's giving them control, because you're unsettled based on their actions. So the actions you can do is hoover yourself back in, which is a reverse hoover, which is only going to be toxic. And then you can get discarded again, most likely. So be with somebody who wants to be with you, not somebody who wants to take advantage of you, because there is a difference between a true relationship and a narcissistic relationship, that you can grow as soon as you let go. But until you let go, there's always going to be something festering inside that's going to feel off or awkward or needy, unhealthy. And just take your life back and keep learning. That's part of the healing process. There's going to be highs and lows, good days, bad days. But just like a drug addict or an alcoholic, where, you got to struggle through the hard times. Don't go back to your vice. Don't go back to your narcissist to be destructive. If an alcoholic did that, they go back to their vice. Or if a drug addict goes back to their vice just to get through that day, it sucks them back in and it's destructive. So don't reverse hoover yourself back in, and don't let them hoover you. They're going to give you false promises anyways, future faking, promises they won't uphold. And it might seem genuine, or they're going to play the victim. They're going to make us feel sorry for them. And since we love them, they tug at our heartstrings, but it's all a game. It's a manipulation technique. So don't let them play with your heart anymore, because it does cause heart damage, being in a narcissistic relationship, among other things. So the final discard might have happened. It might still be in the hoover stage, but you can make the final discard happen today and block them. Don't let them have an avenue to come back into your life, because they're just going to give you a sob story, manipulate you, love bomb you, trick you into being with them, pretending that they're a good person, just buying your love with gifts, or showing affection through buying you dinner at a restaurant or things like that. But take your life back. And I'd like you guys to comment one thing you like to do and that you went out and did it, and how your day turned out. Did it turn out better than just sitting at home waiting for your ex to contact you? You're gonna don't go onto their social media. It's only gonna hurt. Sometimes they post purposely to portray that they're super happy. Um, they're not as happy as they portray. There's no way. You guys know what is really up with that. Um, the new supply. I did a thing on Gabby Petito, how she and her boyfriend Brian Laundrie, how they look so happy, trip of a lifetime, and she ended up getting murdered. This was her fiance. It's all a facade. I mean, looking at them, it's almost like I was jealous. Like, geez, they got the perfect. Like, that's so romantic, and they're so happy. Um, there's a lot of people who hide what's really behind closed doors. And instead of being jealous of what somebody else has, longing for what the new supply has, um, create your own future and move forward and share your story with us. And I'll see you in the next video. Have a good day.